Hello YouTube, and today I'm going to show you how to fit this Water2 water filter onto this plastic pipework that is actually inline and goes off to the kitchen sink cold tap. So here we have the cold water mains, it comes up, then it tees off, goes to the water softener and the rest of the house, and then back off of the tee we then have another white pipe going off, which is a separate feed just for the drinking water, just here, that goes to the other side of the house that feeds the kitchen tap. And this is where we're going to be cutting in this water filter, just to this pipe here. So it's close to the water mains, but it only feeds the cold water to the kitchen tap. So as you can see, it just goes straight behind here, round here, and through the wall, and off to the kitchen sink. Inside the box, we have a Water2 standard box, dark and light blue with the logo on it and the magnetic strip built into the cardboard. And inside it says, "Enjoy your water, finally." A welcome to Water2 pack about what they're doing and how to fit it in under 5 minutes, but obviously in this instance it's not a 5-minute job. You have the Water2 filter itself in this nice snug casing with nothing else inside that part. Then you lift out this part, and underneath you have a sticky pad to stick the water filter down, a spare rubber washer that you will be needing, you have the 1-year timer, and you have the flexible hoses like so. Take this all out. Then also inside the box you have the one-way check valve, which in this one it does have, but in the latest video you'll see they changed this to a female barrel nipple. And then you have this silicone water absorbing gel, so you don't need any of this packaging now, so you can put that all inside the box and put that to one side or in the bin, or whatever you want. If you want to keep the box you can, because they are kind of cool. Then get all these bits that have come out of the box and put them all ready to go. So first of all, what we're going to do is isolate the mains cold water coming into the property. If you're just cutting this onto one kitchen tap, then you might have a single isolation valve that you can turn off. But turning the mains cold water will turn all the water off to the property. You then want to open all the cold taps in the house until they stop running, and then you want to grab your water filter and decide whereabouts you want it to go. And with that in where you want to go, then grab yourself a towel and put it down, and we're just going to disconnect the speed fit pipes by loosening the collar and pushing down on the lugs on top. As you can see, there'll be quite a bit of water in the pipework, so that is why you grab a towel just to contain it and soak it up. This will stop, don't worry, it just takes a bit of time. Nothing to panic about, just let it drain onto your towel, or you might have a little bucket ready to catch the water. So these water filters are very good at the moment, they're very popular and in demand, but they do say online it only takes 5 to 10 minutes, whereas this actually took me over 40 minutes as a trained professional. So I'm just going to undo this elbow here. We're going to grab a Hep2O insert because they're metal and thin, and push that in. And then we're going to grab a full bore 15mm lever valve, wind that on and tighten that in its place. So this will let you have full flow of isolation to the water filter itself. So when it comes to maintenance and changing the water filter, you then have an easy quarter turn shut off and no tools required. So we're just going to wind that on and tighten that on nice and tight. All the tools and parts you need are in the description down below. You can add them to your cart and check out on Amazon. Next we're going to get some Loctite 55 on the other side of this compression fitting, and we're going to put the one-way check valve onto this. So the one-way check valve allows water to flow through the filter, but it doesn't allow the water to flow back and contaminate the water supply. So that is why we're putting it on at first point, as you can see. And we're going to use the 2 rubbers as well for a bit of extra protection against the leaks. So you're going to Loctite 5/5 the thread of the compression fitting, put the 2 washers inside the check valve, and then wind this on nice and tight. The washers are just there as a backup, but the threaded cord will do most of the sealing work. There is description on the bottle of the Loctite 5/5 on how many turns to do. I do about 7 to 8. Then you're going to grab your flexi, you're going to check that there is a rubber washer inside, and you're going to wind this onto that one-way check valve, like so. Now these are a bit stiff because they are Chinese made parts, so the threads aren't the best, so you do have to make sure they're definitely tight on. Next, you want to grab your filter and just check at the top. There should be 2 signs. One says in, as you can see there, and the other side says out. And you want to push this one you've just made in to the inside of the filter, so it's coming from the mains and going into the water filter. Next, you want to decide where you want to put your water filter. I'm just going to put it just here. So I'm going to clean the surface, make sure it's nice and dry, stick the sticky pad down, and then I'm going to peel the top bit off and stick the filter here and push down firmly on top for about 5 seconds to hold it in place. So just put it where you want it, nice and lined up, and push down firmly for about 5 seconds. Now you can connect that hose that you've just made on, push this very firmly into the water filter and tuck the flexi to suit. So now we want the outside. So this is just the other side of the pipe we just disconnected. This might go off to your kitchen tap locally. So all you want to do is disconnect the fitting. Once again, unscrew it and push down on the collar and pull the pipe out of the fitting. Or you can just unwind the whole collar and remove the pipe like so. Once again, we're going to push a HEP 2.0 insert in, and then we're going to make this female line onto this male line, because they don't actually provide you still with a female line for this situation when you've got to cut it inline or cut it onto copper pipes, such as this video in the top right hand corner. Next, we're going to make some more threaded cord onto this male line of the flexi. Make sure to give it plenty of turns, but not too much. Then we're going to cut that off, and we're going to wind our female line on, like so. Grab our grips and our adjustable, and we're going to tighten that all the way on. Once again, you can put a 1/2 inch washer inside this. I'll put a link in the description of where you can pick some up, because they only provide 2, and you might want some more just in case you're a bit nervous. Just going to wind that on like so, all the way in. So it's completely made on like so. We're then going to connect that to the kitchen tap. So we're going to put a nut and olive on first from the female line, slide that on first and quite far on, because you can pull it back. Then you're going to grab yourself some jointing compound. This just helps the olive bite onto the metal of the female line. Just going to smear that around the olive and a little bit around the pipework. Then we're going to put on our female line we just made on. As you can see, just going to tuck this behind here for now. Push that firmly in, make sure that's firmly in. Slide the nut and olive on, make sure it's not sliding the fitting off of the pipe. Just going to get that started with our fingers, and as you can see, it's working its way down the thread of the fitting. Once it gets a bit tight, you can then use your adjustables and spanner to tighten this up. Once again, you want to do this quite tight. Don't be using all your might, but once it gets a bit tight, just give it about 1/2 a turn. As you can see, not much on it. Next, you want to grab the other end of your flexi. You want to push this firmly into the water filter, making sure you push, twist and push them both in. Make sure they're firmly in. Once again, tuck that to one side, whatever looks neatest. And as you can see, we've come off the T, into the filter, through the filter, out the other side, and off to the kitchen tap. So with that done, it's now time to turn on the mains water back to the house, turning off all the taps you opened, and leaving the lever valve shut that you've just installed. And you're going to check for leaks under here before the lever valve. So open your stopcock all the way and then turn it back a quarter of a turn. That stops it going stiff and seizing up. Next, once that's all done, you're going to open the kitchen tap and you're going to open up your lever valve and let the water flush through. And you're going to check for any leaks. So you're going to check for any leaks here. And then what I then do is I then turn the lever valve back off, turn the kitchen tap off, and this is very important. Look here, as I turn this back on with the kitchen tap off, it does actually start to push out the fitting. So I then shut the water off and re-push this back in. I did push them in firmly, as you see back in the video, but once again, just shows that these do just move a little bit under pressure. So now I'm just double checking them both. They're definitely pushed in, and I can reinstate the water. Now it comes to the 1 year alarm. Just press and hold this for 5 seconds. You'll hear the 3 beeps, and that is just a 1 year timer. That's all it is, and it clips onto the flexi like so. So in a year's time this will beep, and it's basically a reminder just to change your filter, which you can order on the website. So here you go, this is all done and reinstated. So what I'm doing now is just flushing out the water filter by letting it run for 5 to 10 minutes before then turning off the kitchen tap, checking for final leaks on all connections done, and there you go, you can enjoy your fresh home water. I hope this video helped. Please do like and subscribe, and if you have any comments, leave them down below. Hope this helps. Take care.